Peace, y'all. Now, today, we're going to talk a little bit. So, I'm going through, and yesterday I had a very good day. Um, Woke up after a couple months of just severe craziness. I woke up and I had a good day. And while having this good day, I ended up coming into some better news. I ain't going to express it. I'm going to just say, shout out to God. But here, I was reading because when I was praying yesterday, he got on me. He got on me and he was like, "You thanking me right now, but there's something feel off about it, right?" And what feels off about it? It's like, you stop diving. You just start getting so emotional that you stop grounding yourself. You got to stay grounding yourself. That's why I had you read. It's not for nothing else. I need you to get still so you can understand. You understand? The rest of it makes sense later on. So, for me, I take the word and I take it in, and then I make it make sense for my life. But when I make it make sense for my life, I want to help you make it make sense for your life. And so that's what he told me to do anyway. You know, well, I just seen it. He told me to start helping people, man. Even when you're terrified, right? And there was one in here that I have to find again. Here you go. 2 Timothy 4, 1 through 2. In the presence of God and of Christ Jesus, who will judge the living and the dead, and in view of his appearing and his kingdom, I give you this charge. Preach the word, be prepared in season and out of season to correct, rebuke, and encourage with great patience and careful instruction. Okay? So that's what I'm going to do. But I was reading this one, and it kind of took me into like relationships. So it say, if any of you lack wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously. I always get tongue twisted saying that. I don't know why. I don't care. But to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. Call me, and I will answer you and tell you great and unsearchable things to you that you don't know. Now, in relationships, we always end up talking too much to the wrong people sometimes. And a lot of us do this like in the early stages. Like we have to learn our lessons, and before you'll go off, you'll be like, man, and so did this, and this. But you ain't never consult with God. A lot of these relationships fail only because you ain't go to God, you went to your friend. You ain't go to God, you went to your sister. And a lot of these people ain't even successful in the areas you confide into them. Like you'll go and talk about your marriage with another married couple, but their marriage is trash. They ain't got nothing in it but a whole bunch of BS that you can't learn nothing from. So you should seek an elder that's going to tell you. And have some friends that's going to be like, you know what, bro, that's not right. Or you know what, sis, you tripping. That man ain't did nothing to you. You need people who going to be able to correct you too. You know, because we ain't always going to have it, man. I told my buddy the other day, he was like, you know, if you want people to understand, then you got to be understanding. And I'm like, man, what you mean? He was like, that mean, even though you don't want to listen or you don't want to hear them, they trying to explain what you don't want to hear. So since you don't want to hear it, but you need to understand, you might need to hear it. Like you might need to go over there and hear them out. And then learn how to take that into consideration and build on it. So I'm like, okay, you know, but I had to go to God first and be like, okay, give me the right words to say, because there's going to be a crucial conversation, and it's easy in crucial conversations to derail. So, next it says, I will ask the Father, and he will give you another advocate another advocate to help you and be with you forever. This advocate is the Spirit of truth. So, the world cannot accept him, because it neither sees him nor knows him. But you know him, for he lives with you and will be in you. The Spirit of truth. Y'all, this is why I say I tell my daughters all the time, check yourself before I have to check you, because you know when you tripping. You know when you lying. You can feel it when something wrong for the most part, or something off. Like, we give it intuition. We all got intuition. You know, if we use it or not, that's on you. But we all got intuition. So with this one, to me, it means, speak from that heart space. A lot of time, we'll keep our mouth shut when we should say something, and it ends up coming back to bite us in the behind. And so just speak up, man. And stop worrying so much. Like, sometimes I'll make these videos, I'll worry if it's going to be too long, if I'm going to say the right thing, and I only it's blah, 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 and then I don't post it. But what happens when I don't post it? People start, one, looking for it, and they don't get it. Two, they don't get the help that they need, and I don't get the therapy that I need, because when I do this and I help people, it helps me, honestly. So, I ain't got all the answers either, though. But that's why I take this and I sit here and I go through it. And this is on decisions. Can't really see it on there, but this section, this speaks on decisions. And what I do is I used to just open this and find out something that I needed, like courage, or I go to courage or something like that. But now I just take it and I read 5 pages. And whatever I gain out of them 5 pages, I highlight and just keep moving along. So now, baby, it's time to get up. It's time to get up. It's time to do something. I have grounded myself, and I hope that I have helped somebody out, at least one person, today. So if I have done that, and I have been obedient and disciplined with what he's told me, all praise is due to the Most High. Shalom.